You're planning your next mule deer hunt, and I'm gonna tell you as a non-resident, here's my top 3 states you should look at. The first state is Colorado. Now, one of the main reasons is because of the population numbers. They've got between 400,000 and 450,000 mule deer running around. That's not the number you're gonna care about. They've had over 170 typical mule deer put into Boone and Crockett since 2010, making it far more than the second place state of Wyoming at 57. Now, here are some things you want to keep in mind. This hunt is only available by permit, so you have to plan ahead. You're going to want to put in for the tag in March, and you'll find out the drawing results in May. One thing I will say about Colorado is it is not cheap. The annual small game license, which qualifies you for the draw, is roughly $99, and the application fee is $10. The deer tag once drawn is $482. But with meat that good, you at least got to consider it, so check out Colorado. Our next state is one of my favorite states to visit in all of the lower 48, and that is the great state of Idaho. Now, Idaho, the tags are roughly $450, but you can get over-the-counter tags for non-residents. Here's some things to keep in mind. Get it the first day. They sell out fast, and in addition to that, make sure you have a couple zones in mind that you want to pick. They only allow 10 to 15% of non-residents to be in any given zone to keep it so that their locals are able to harvest some deer too. Idaho is also a great spot for new hunters because when you put in for a lottery draw tag, you have the exact same odds as the seasoned veterans because they don't use a preference point system. There's also a really high population at 250,000 mule deer in Idaho, but keep in mind, this is a young man's game. Count on those deer being high up in the mountains or hills, and fitness is going to be key when hunting mule deer in Idaho. The next state requires you to apply by April 1st for one of their 4,600 tags, and that is the state of Montana. With 250,000 mule deer in the population, it's a great state to check out. The tag itself is $724, which sounds higher than the other states, but keep in mind, in Montana, that also gets you your fishing license and your upland bird with the exclusion of turkey license. Due to a general decline in mule deer numbers in Montana, some districts are moving to a more restrictive antler buck regulation instead of an either sex tag, as well as a reduction in the number of mule deer B licenses, which are more specific hunts for set dates and locations. But don't let that cause you to shy away because Montana is a great state and my third choice for the top mule deer state for non-residents. I'm Kyle Green with the Greenway Outdoors on the History Channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Stay green.